Good day, welcome to Tech Study Academy. Today we shall be discussing pages. Pages are just like posts. It's just that pages are static content. So when you look at websites, you see where they have about us, the contact us. So those are pages. You can add pages to your website, also used to popularize your site too. So to add pages, we're going to follow steps, and I'm going to show you that step now on how to add pages, to your website. So the first thing you do is to move your cursor towards the left hand side and click on pages, and then towards the right hand side you move to add new, and then you click. Okay, so here we are. This is the add new page. So here we can add new pages to our website. If you check here, it's asking for title, and then here you can do your write-up. So let's add about us page. First of all, we'll go to title and name our page with a unique name. Whatever name you want to name your page, you can name it. But here we want to name our page about us. So move our cursor to add title, and then we'll write about us. So like in post 2 where we have blocks of paragraphs, we have blocks where we can write our paragraphs. It's also the same thing as pages. So if you check under here, it's asking us to start writing or type or choose a block. So this is a block, so we can begin typing. Okay, so we're going to click now because I want to show you some things, some basic formattings, some basic text formattings that you can do when adding posts or pages to your website. So we're going to click on this block that is below about us here. Click, and then let's write something. We tutor on website design. So this is it. When you can see that there are some things that are showing at the top of what we've just written. Now those tabs can help us to format our text. Now I'm going to start from the first one. We're going to move our cursor to the first one. This, you see, it's asking us to change block type. You have different block type. You have text, you have for adding images. Okay, so it's asking us to change the block type. Is it text that we want, or is it media? So when I click on it now, it's going to give me options of what I want my block to look like. But you know that my block, what I want is actually text, but I'm just going to click it to show you what I mean. So I'm going to click now. So you see, is it heading that I want? Is it list? Do I want it as Do I want to transform this block as a quote, or as a verse, or as a heading, or as a list? So it depends on what you want. If you want it as a quote, you click on quotes. So let's check quotes and see. Quotes. So you see, it's asking us to write citations. That is where we've quoted this from. So by the time we write a citation now, that we tutor on website design phrase is going to be a quote. So let's just say, and here. So let's say we're quoting this site now. So you see this line, it shows that what you have there is a block quote. So that will easily allow you to, add block quotes to your pages. So I'm going to change the block type now. I'm going to transform it to paragraph. Okay, so I'll move it to paragraph and click on paragraph. So you notice that this one automatically becomes a paragraph too, but initially it was a link that shows us where we quoted this from. So now we're also going to move to the next one now. This one is showing us how to align our text. It's either we want to align our text to the left or to the center, or we want to justify it, or to the right hand side. So if you're conversant with Microsoft Word, Microsoft Office Word, I'm sure you should be conversant with this drawing, align text left, this one too, and also this one, and also this, and also this. So if you're conversant with your Microsoft Office Word, you should be conversant with this. This allows us to turn our text into italics. And then this one allows us to bolden our text. This one allows us to align our text to the right. This one allows us to align our text to the center. So you can see it's actually even telling you, it's bringing up, a notification to tell you that if you press this, you're going to align your text to the center. If you press me now, your text is going to be aligned to the center. So while you're moving your cursor, you should also take note of the notifications that pops up. That will help you a lot as you go along with this tutorial. As you go along after the tutorial and you want to test your hand on something, maybe you forget something, this can actually help you to make things easy for you while you're designing your own website. So always take note of the notification messages that you see. So when we move to the next one, it's telling us to align our text to the left. So I'm going to move to this chain-like structure now. This is telling us to add links. Now, if I want to add link to a particular text, let's take for instance that we tutor on website design, I want to link it to something else. I want to link it to a website, another website entirely different from my own. Or even if I want to link it to my own website, I want to link it to a page or a post on my website. So that is what this link does. if you want to link a particular test to another website or to pages or posts on your website, then you make use of that link there. So I'm going to click now and show us how to link our text to another website or another pages or posts on our website. So first of all, what you do is select the text that you want to link to another website or another URL entirely. So we're going to highlight that text. That's the first thing you do. Okay, now we have highlighted we tutor on website design. I want to link we tutor on website design to www.talkword.com.ng. If I link that, by the time my user clicks on it, it's going to take them to www.talkword.com.ng. So after highlighting now, we're going to move our cursor to the chain-like structure. And then you click. Now on clicking it, it's asking you to paste the URL of where you want to link the text to. Mind you, URL is a uniform resource locator. It is an address that takes you to wherever you want to go on the web. For instance, our address for this WordPress is localhost.textstudy.wpadmin/post.php. Now, if I type that as an address here, whenever I click on we tutor on website design, it's going to take me to that place. Anyway, let me do that. Let me link us to localhost/teststudy/wpadmin. Text study /wp admin. Let's stop there. It's going to take me to a login page for text study, but we're already logged in, so okay, let's do it like that. So after that, after typing the website address that you want to link your text to, you move your cursor down to this place here. Okay, then you click. Notice that the text has been underlined. Okay, that is to show that it has been linked to another website entirely. So when our user clicks on we tutor on website design, it's going to take them to localhost/textstudy/wp-admin. So that is how to link your text on your website. Okay, so you can easily show your users to anywhere you want them to go to. So look at it very well. Okay, it's changed. And let's write another text again. So here, if you want to strike through, it will strike through your text, but then you have to highlight the text first. After highlighting, then you click. You see that it has struck your text, and if you want to unstrike it, you click again. Okay, now these 3 dots, whenever you see 3 dots, it means that you have more options. As you can see, it's bringing us bringing out test notifications to show us that will take us to more options. Now we're going to click now. Okay, so you see it's showing us more options to hide block settings, to duplicate, to insert after. So here you can hide your block settings. Here you can duplicate the present block. You know that when I mention block, I also mean paragraphs. Okay, like when you're writing and then you move from one point to the other, that is block. So your block can either contain text, it can either contain images, it can either contain links to other websites. So when I say block, try to view it too as a paragraph. That will make you understand more. So we have duplicate. If we duplicate now, it means we're going to have two blocks of let's meet. So duplicate helps us to duplicate. We all know that. Insert before will insert another block before let's meet. Insert after will insert another block after let's meet. Edit as HTML. It means that you're going to be writing it as code, not as visual. WordPress allows you to either code or either write it as what you see is what you get. Okay, so what you're saying is what you get. But when you are editing it as HTML, what you see is not what you get. Okay, because HTML is a programming language, a hypertext markup language that helps us to code and design a website. So WordPress makes it easy for us that don't have knowledge of coding to actually design a website. But if you have knowledge of coding, you can make use of HTML, CSS, PHP to design your website. But WordPress is a what you see, what you get platform. So it just enables you to design a website without necessarily having knowledge of coding. So if you want to edit let's meet as a HTML because you're too good at coding, you can do that. So when you click, you begin to write your HTML code to display whatever it is you want it to display. So this, for instance, it's self-explanatory. Add to reusable blocks. Maybe you want to make use of the block again, you can add it to reusable block. And this remove block. If you no longer want the particular block or paragraph, you can remove it using this. Okay, so that's all. So when you're done, you can now preview your page by coming to the preview button. So this is the preview button. So you click on the preview button to preview your page. So you see, this is our page about us. This is what our user will see. Now, if you look at it very well, we have 3 blocks here. The first block is we tutor on website design. The second block is let's meet, and the third block here is www.talkword.com.ng. And don't forget that we link we tutor on website to localhost tech study. So let's click on we tutor on website. Here, it's showing us as a link. It's different from let's meet, that is just a normal text. Okay, notice the changes in your mouse pointer. Okay, so when we click on it, it's going to take us to localhost tech studies /wp admin. It's telling us object is not found. It means we don't have this URL in our hot docs document. So object is not found. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to take us to websites that will be found. But we'll do that when we're trying to show us how to edit page. So we're going to go back now. And see, that is how your page will look like. Okay, telling us these are recent posts, hello world, recent comments, these are archives, these are meta tags, these are categories, these are